So guys, there seems to be another scam going on, and of course it's with your favorite set, Prismatic or Traumatic Evolutions. Now clearly people aren't catching on to this as quick as they should because there's already sold listings for this product. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the Premium Collection, this special box that just freaking dropped. Only it's not even out yet, and yet somehow people are already selling, yes, they're selling pictures of it. Now I know what you're saying. How do people not know? Clearly what the seller is saying is that they're selling the pictures to get away to scam the bots. But as you already can tell, guys, bots don't work like that. Now if you know this, maybe I might be misinformed or might not understand bots correctly, but from my understanding is that every single eBay listing is different and separate, and all individual listings hosted by the lister. So how can a bot keep up with those things if they're constantly being created differently and new, especially just by the word photo, somehow changing the listing itself? It doesn't, and the bot doesn't know that either, right? So clearly this isn't what's going to occur at all. But what it will do is get some people like you and myself caught up in this whole prismatic Pokemon absolute smorgasbord of stuff happening right now, where people don't know if product is valuable, if it's good, if it's even quality or not. Now the fact that these products are already selling in the first place is honestly a problem in itself, but that's for a whole nother video. But for the people who are going to buy them, at least buy something that's real. That some people might think, oh, this doesn't apply to me, that's fine. But the biggest problem is, in order to grow the hobby and keep it going and to nurture this audience, we can't have these scammers scamming.
Get the f off me, dog. Get off me.
It just doesn't help. It's not a good look. You guys, it was national news people fighting at Costco. We don't want that to be the case when it comes to a cardboard collecting game for children. So maybe we should rearrange the way that people at least see the Pokemon community, because it is loving, it is nice, it is cool, but I think that some people are involved when it comes to money that it's gotten way out of hand, absolutely insane. And the biggest problem is that there's already so much shadiness with what's going on currently, whether it be the fact that people are ripping cards, balling up cards, whether people who are selling boxes and the boxes are pictures of the actual box, so they're not even selling you product, they're selling you pictures of a product. Yeah, absolute insanity. But there's so much already happening that the last thing you need right now is for people to be worried about whether or not what they get even exists in the first place. So if you're a seller out there and you're quote unquote trying to get around bots, trust me, Pokemon Center themselves couldn't pull this off. I was stuck in the queue line for 2 hours. Okay, trust me, it was not worth it at all. So if they can't do it, trust me, you can't by just changing up some wording here or there. Don't do it. Don't risk it. If you are, buy from your local markets. But the crazy part of that is, if you've noticed, even local markets, one of two things: either have ran out of product or they're throwing product up for double the price. I don't understand how they're doing this or really why they're doing it, but that seems to be the market currently. And even your local GameStop is starting to catch on. It's starting to increase their prices too, if they even have product in the first place. That's the biggest problem, is that Pokemon clearly isn't printing enough, and when they do print, they have no intention on making sure that the people they're giving their product to distributes it appropriately. It's clear as day, and they really could care less. And honestly, as it seems, it's the next set and the next set and the next set is only being printed at a lower rate. So this is only seeming to be exponentially worse at a way faster rate. So I'm kind of worried for the hobby, but what I do want to say is, at the bare minimum, is you could be a genuine, honest person and actually do deals with people. You can have communication with people and not try to scam people. That's not worth it, and it's not good for the hobby. Even if you're trying to get a quick buck, my G, how quick of a buck can you get if someone just writes you up for a scam and try to get their money back? And Pokemon knows this ever since the first drop release, that this was clearly a significantly overhyped set. Now, is that a bad thing? Is that a good thing? The world may never know, but what I can tell you is, after watching extensive research and including Danny Phantom's video, clearly the rates even for pools aren't even that high in the first place for this set to be doing what it's doing and having the magnitudes of absolute insanity when it comes to people in their way of dealing with prismatic evolutions, or traumatic evolutions as we say. There's an ETB on my screen that I'm looking at right now, and it says Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer Box Sealed ETB dash picture only. Guys, I'm not trolling you right now, guys. Look at this right here. Look at this. I'm looking at it. It's on the website. It's sold. Oh my goodness. You guys, it's sold. Oh, this is heartbreaking. Hey. Guys, this is crazy. What am I looking at? It's sold for $50, guys. Look at this. And this person only has 2 sales. So that means they just started this. They know about the grift and they know how to get around it. It's just terrible. 1.9%. That is the chance you have at pulling a SIR from Prismatic Evolutions. And it's not including a lot of the SIRs of Prismatic Evolutions come from freaking God packs. So there's a significantly higher likelihood that these people aren't even pulling individually SIRs here and there. No, what's more than likely happening is after your 200 pack, you pull one God pack and it has a Sylveon, a Leafeon, and maybe a Glaceon or Vaporeon. But is that worth 200 packs of Prismatic Evolution? Well, if I do my calculations correct, the answer would be no. So maybe it's not the time to hop into it, especially when they're doing this premium collection box that might look pretty. It might, you know, be a handy thing to put in the background of your video sometimes, but will it be worth the wallet? Will it be worth the wife and kids? Will it be worth the house? I would say no. I would tell you to stay away from this as far as you can, especially if you're going to be getting pictures of it instead of the actual product itself. Just stay away from it. It's not worth it. And it'll only cause you probably a significantly more of a headache. Now, what I will say is though, please, the scammers out there, the people who are buying scams, calm down. Watch this video first before you buy it. There's plenty of other sets that are doing absolutely amazing, have really great artworks that are actually on the come up, and they're not even expensive yet. Now I know what you're going to tell me after I say this first set. You're going to say, oh my goodness, it's going crazy right now. Yes, but comparatively, it's still not that bad. First set being Crown Zenith. Top tier set, always was, always will be. It was already printed to the ground, so the price for it was super cheap. And even now, although it has increased somewhat, for what you get in pack value and what you get in the quality of cards, significantly worth it if you are going to open some, especially with the family. And the other one that most people haven't talked about that's absolutely worth every piece of a penny that you can get it for is Astral Radiance. That is one set I've been talking about forever on my Instagram and my TikTok. Guys, you have to hop into the Astral Radiance. You can buy it right now on Pokemon Center for $59.99. You can get the entire stadium box. I think 12 packs for $59.99. It's one of the cheaper boxes you can get and the cheaper packs you can get, especially for the quality of cards you can get. Whether it be the Starmie, the Cynthia, the Machamp, you get so many cool quality cards out of it that is worth every freaking penny. But trust me on this, guys, you shouldn't be scared. No fear. It's okay. Calm down. It's not that serious. The market is marketing, but it will get better as time continues. But the best thing you got to know about is do not get scammed and do not take advantage of people. Guys, this is a great hobby. It's a great thing to be a part of. And if you look bad on the TCG, you look bad on the hobby. You only leave people out from joining in. So that's the worst part about it, is you'll limit other people from coming in, meaning that the hobby won't ever grow. So all the money you thought you was going to make scammers, you're going to lose out in the long run. It really in like a month or two, because nobody will join the hobby anymore because they'll be scared to buy anything. So don't do this. It's not worth it. If you are scamming, stop it. It's not worth it. And if you are trying to get around bots, quote unquote, you're not as smart as you think you are. So just trust me, calm down, go buy your boxes, keep it to yourself, or sell to your local market to where you can contact people and show them the product. Facebook Marketplace, your local shops, your local GameStops, go there. They have plenty of market nights. They have tons of shows going on. Go visit those areas instead of trying to sell product to people on eBay. That's not where you should be buying product at currently. Guys, avoid eBay like the plague. To be honest, although I have sold on eBay, trust and believe the things that I do sell, it doesn't say picture only, okay? And I try to keep a good verification score. Guys, buy from verified sellers, buy from people who have product and who you can communicate with. Send them a message, ask them to show you the product more. I've had people ask me to show the product more, and I say, oh, here's go 2 or 3 more pictures. And if they ask for an edge or a corner or edge wear or take it out the sleeve, I do all that. No problem. Sounds great. No sweat off my back, because at the end of the day, I understand that this is all just for fun. This is all enjoyable. We all are trying to get good quality cards and enjoy the hobby itself. So fighting over stuff like that just isn't worth it. And fighting over Prismatic definitely is. But guys, check out my next video, because this one is not even as bad as that one. Guys, this is Famoustrader, another one. Let's get it.